Hello everybody, it is I, Maizox, making my triumphant return to the YouTube world with Pokemon Yellow for the Game Boy Color. Well, more like the original Game Boy, released in 1999 by Game Freak Incorporated. Alright, let's get this started. Let's edit those options, let's turn that text speed on to fast. Battle style, sound mono, print normal. That's for the Game Boy printer, which we don't have. Let's start up a new game. So, this is going to be my first Let's Play, and if you guys know, I already did some Let's Plays earlier on my channel, and, well, those aren't going to continue because I have a new setup, and I'm going to try to upload a video of this every day, and then maybe do another Let's Play. But anyway, this is Professor Oak. He is a Pokemon or professor, and he's inviting us to the world of Pokemon by showing us a Pokemon. That one would be the Pokemon you saw at the beginning of the game, known as a Pikachu. Some people keep them for pets, some like to use them for battles, while he likes to study Pokemon as a profession. And now he needs to know our name. We have Yellow, Ash, and Jack. Well, screw that. I'm gonna name myself Maizox. Maizox. Alright. And then we have the rival here, his grandson, who you can't even remember the name of. So we're just gonna call him Blue. And, well, he says our name very loudly. And he says our very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go! So we miniaturize. And we're now in the world of Pokemon Yellow. First, let's go to the PC, and we can grab a free potion. But anyway, let's go on downstairs. There's our mom. She's just going to tell us that she's glad that we're going to go on an adventure, and let's leave. So welcome to Pallet Town. You have my house, the rival's house, and the Pokemon Lab right here. You also have this fat guy and this little girl here. We do not know where they live. But that is not a problem. Because we are just going to be like, well, our adventure starts. Let's go into the grass. And then Oak says, hey, wait, don't go out. He says, oh, that was close. Well, Pokemon live in tall grass. And that is demonstrated to us with this cutscene. Oh my god, it's a Pikachu that had a voice. Unlike other Pokemon in the series. So Oak decides to just throw a Pokeball at it, and he only had one. Holy cow, he caught the Pikachu. It's amazing. Whew. A Pokemon can appear anytime in tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know! Here, come with me! Alright. And Blue says, Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Huh? Blue? Why are you here already? I said for you to come by later. Whatever. Just wait there. Look! Maizox! Do you see that ball over there on the table? It's called a Pokeball. It holds a Pokemon inside. You must have it. You may have it. Go on, take it. And then Blue lies, wait, what? What about me? I'm like, be patient, Blue. I'll give you one later. Alright. Ooh, I wonder what this Pokeball is. And then Blue shoves us away. Because he wants that Pokemon. And it says, Blue snatched a Pokeball with some cheery music. Hoax like, oh, whatever. That Pokemon is yours. I was going to give you one anyway. Maizox, come over here. Maizox, this is the Pokemon I caught earlier. You can have it. I caught it in the wild, and it's not tame yet. I received a Pikachu! Do I want to give a nickname to the Pikachu? Nah. Anyway, let's get out of here. And then Blue decides, tutorial battle time! Alright guys, so this is the first battle of the game where we learn how to fight with Pokemon. It says Blue wants to fight, and he sends out an Eevee. That was the Pokemon we were supposed to get in the beginning, but he stole it from us. So we're gonna fight by Thunder Shocking it a bit. Seriously guys, and even if you grab that potion at the beginning, you cannot lose this battle. If you lose this battle, you lose your manhood. But let's just Thunder Shock it 2 more times and hope it just spams Tail Whip. Because I doubt it'll actually attack us. Or let's hope we get a crit. Ugh, a critical hit. He tackles us. And we defeated that Eevee. That's how you do it. Pikachu grew to level 6. Alright, and he learned Tail Whip. Same thing that Eevee was using on us. And we have defeated Blue. And he's like, what? Unbelievable! I picked the wrong Pokemon! And he gives us $175 for winning. Yep. Whenever you win a battle, you take somebody's money. He's gonna go fight more Pokemon to strengthen his up, and he says he'll smell us later. What? Oh, would you look at that? It's odd, but it appears that Pikachu dislikes Pokeballs. You should just keep it with you. That should make it happy. You could talk to it and see how it feels about you. He really does not like us. You heard him, he just went, Pika. Yeah, this is the first time in a Pokemon game, before X and Y, that actually introduced Pokemon using their own cries. In X and Y, Pikachu uses it says its name. Oh. Well, I was going to try to get the map from her, but it appears I can't get the map yet. Well, let's go. There's not much more we can do. Ooh, hey, look, person. He works at the Pokemon Mart. He says to visit them in Viridian City, and he gives us a sample. He gave us a potion. Huzzah! Potions are used to heal up your Pokemon just like in any RPG, and we have our first random encounter of the game. One of the Pokemon we can find in this grassy area is a Pidgey. Lucky for us, we have a flying Pokemon's weakness, which happens to be lightning attacks. So we just defeated that Pidgey like it was nothing. Good Pikachu. Anyway, we can continue walking. This guy doesn't say anything either. He says something about the ledges. You can jump off of them, so you can get to Pallet Town easier, avoiding most of the random encounters. See, like a ledge like that, you can just jump right down it. It's easy for skipping a lot of the grass. It's another Pidgey in the wild. So you guys are probably thinking, I'm gonna edit out these battles, right? No, not really. I'm going to do a lot of grinding off screen. Any random encounters that we run into, we're gonna fight. And that gives me just time to talk more about stuff that's happening in the game. Anyway, let's go to the Pokemon Center and restore our Pokemon's health for free. So, we can do that for free. And this is the only time Pikachu will get into that Pokeball. Other than that, he will be that way. Anyway. Oh god. No, we don't. Thank you. Thank you. Anyway, let's see how Pikachu is feeling about us. He's warming up a little bit. He's like, hey guy. Anyway, let's go on. Let's get out of here. Oh, look at that old man. We can't go through here. This is our private property. What the heck? Oh, Grandma. Oh, he hasn't had his coffee yet. Well, I guess we can't get out of here until that old geezer gets his coffee, so let's go into the Pokemon Mart. This guy says, hey, you came from Pallet Town? You know Professor Oak, right? His order came in. Will you take it to him? And we got Oak's parcel. Well, I guess let's do our part as a good Samaritan and return this to Professor Oak. Back in Pallet Town. And see, those ledges that the kid was talking about? Yeah, you could jump right over them. And we could get to Pallet Town much easier this way. We could skip most of the random encounters on the way. And just get to Pallet Town easier. Any random encounters here are required. But anyway, we're back here. Let's go and deliver Oak his parcel. Oh, Maizox! How's my old Pokemon? Well, it seems to like you a lot. You must be talented as a Pokemon trainer. Wait, you have something for me? Maizox delivered Oak's parcel. Yay, we did it. Ah, this is the custom Pokeball I ordered. Thanks, Maizox. By the way, I must ask you to do something for me. And then Blue comes out with his amazing jukebox playing his theme, and then he's like, hey, Pokemon has grown stronger. Check it out. Ah, Blue, good timing. I needed to ask both of you to do something for me. On the desk there is my invention, Pokédex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. Maizox and Blue, take these with you. Suddenly, I got a Pokédex from Oak. And they're off the table. They just teleported. To make a complete guide on all the Pokemon in the world. That was my dream. But I'm too old. I can't do it. So I want you two to fulfill my dream for me. Get moving, you two. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history. Alright, Gramps. Leave it all to me. Maizox, hate to say it, but I don't need you. I know. I'll borrow a town map from my sis. I'll tell her not to lend you one. Maizox, ha 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 ha. Anyway, even his annoying theme. Anyway, you remember that girl I talked to earlier trying to get the town map from? Let's go talk to her and see if she'll give us a town map. Grandpa asked you to run an errand? Here, take this. This will help you. We obtained a town map. Guess Blue forgot to tell his sister not to, give me a map. Oh well. Sucks for him. Anyway, let's start going on our Pokemon journey. Let's get going. This theme is actually called Road to Viridian City, or Route 1. It's another Pidgey. And it's level 4. Go Thundershock. It's super effective. Alright, we got us, beat us a Pidgey. Alright, let's get going. Let's go over here and see if there are any Pokemon over here we can catch. Maybe end the video off there, you know, show off a little maybe of Viridian Forest. Do some training off screen for you guys so you don't have to see that. Alright, let's see, what can we encounter over here? Oh, it's a Nidoran! I'm gonna catch me one of those. If my Pikachu doesn't one-hit it. Since this is all I have. Oh, I don't have any Pokeballs. I don't have any Pokeballs, do I? I don't have any Pokeballs, so I'm gonna have to defeat this Nidoran, this poor Nidoran. Sorry, Nidoran. Gotta go buy me some Pokeballs so I can actually catch Pokemon. Onward to Viridian City, which has the same color palette as the route over there. I always notice that. But man, this is actually putting a little bit of a strain on my eyes. These washed out 16-bit colors. Anyway, let's buy a couple of Pokeballs. We can buy up. Let's just buy 5 for now. And we got some potions. We're good. Alright, thank you. You have a nice day, sir. Alright, let's go back and catch us a Nidoran. And maybe another Pokemon while we're at it. It's always good to make sure that we catch a lot of Pokemon, fill up that Pokedex, and make our Pokemon team stronger so we can defeat a lot of the gym leaders scattered around this region that will give us a challenge. And will actually fight us. Here is another Pokemon that you can get that will make the first gym pretty easy. It's a Mankey. It's a fighting type monkey Pokemon thing. But that's about as low as I can get it, because it's just going to lower my defense. So if I throw a Pokeball at it, let's see if we can catch it. So the goal of this game is to use Pokeballs and throw them at Pokemon. You want to lower down their health as low as possible without fainting them, and throw a Pokeball at them. The lower their health, the easier they are to catch. But as you can see, that's not too easy since my Pikachu's so powerful. But we caught the Mankey, and it adds its data to our Pokedex. So it's Mankey, the Pick Pokemon, an agile Pokemon that lives in trees. It angers easily and will not hesitate to attack anything. So it asks us if we want to give a nickname. Nope. And it is now in our Pokemon list as a Mankey. You can check out its stats. It's a fighting type Pokemon. It knows Scratch and Leer. And it requires 37 37 experience points to go to level 4. So anyway, let's see if we can find us another Nidoran again. Okay, this time we found a female Nidoran, but I don't really want a female Nidoran, so we'll just run away and get away from that. I want a male Nidoran because I like Nidoking better. Nidoqueen's not too bad. They're both the same Pokemon, just one difference in gender, but I'd rather prefer a male Nidoran. I like the purple color scheme better than this light blue color scheme. I just think purple looks better in the Game Boy Color than... Yeah, see, I think Nidoran just looks better than the female one. But let's give it a good old Thunder Shock to the face. That's about as low as I'm gonna get, and it also knows Leer, just like Mankey. But let's use a Pokeball and try and catch us a Nidoran. It'll be a very helpful ground-type Pokemon later in the game, when it evolves. But we caught us a Nidoran. Nidoran, the Poison Pin Pokemon. Its large ears are always kept upright. If it senses danger, it will attack with a poisonous sting. So do we want to give a nickname to Nidoran? No. Okay, guys, I think that's about it for this first episode of Pokemon Yellow. We introduced ourselves to the game. We caught ourselves a couple of Pokemon. We got a Pikachu. Let's heal up at the Pokemon Center, find out how much Pikachu likes us. And then I guess we'll end out the game. We'll end off the episode. It's just a fun little thing to do. So there we go. We've got our Pikachu. Alright, guys. Well, I guess that kind of ends it. Let's see. Pikachu's still kind of indifferent to us, but I guess that's okay. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the first episode of Pokemon Yellow. And I hope you guys enjoy the return of my, Let's Playing series stuff I do. Well, anyway, guys, I think I've had a good time today. If you guys like the video, be sure to press that like button. It tells me that I'm doing something right and I should continue the series. And if you guys want to be notified of when I upload new videos, be sure to press that subscribe button. Lets me know that you guys really like my videos. And if you want to stay updated on what you know, my daily life, you know, stuff I do, be sure to follow my Twitter, which will be linked in the description below. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I've been Maizox, and you all have a nice day. Thank you. Bye.